Hi and welcome to our 2019 Burpengary Pines review for the year just ended. Good to have your company as we share the highlights as well as the lowlights of the last 12 months. We've just come through an exciting and yet very busy Christmas period, including the classic displays of our homes, which made the magnificent viewing for all who ventured out and wandered the village. You may have missed out on the erection of a huge tree at our entrance, which unfortunately had to be pulled down again because Bruce couldn't get his wheelchair past the roundabout. We were all alarmed at the recent bushfires which ravaged our eastern seaboard. Burpengary Pines didn't escape the scorching heat either, as outdoor barbecues and sausage sizzles went viral, including overhead planes out of control. Nevertheless, the Christmas tractor with Santa aboard added to the festivities as volunteers and staff took on the daunting task of awakening everyone with their Christmas cheer to the delight not only of the residents but local wildlife as well. On to more serious news now. There was a recent break-in at a Nunda fish and chip shop, so let's cross to this investigative interview with a local resident that we'll call Mate.
Oh, well, it's really quite funny. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. My wife comes in and says, oh, the shop's been, someone ran into the shop. And I said, oh, what? So I jumped out of bed and all I had was my undies on, and I've walked out the front and I've seen the car smashed, and I've seen the bloke walking back to the car. And so I've walked outside and I said, oh, what are you doing, mate? Like, you can't be leaving the scene. And he goes, don't be a hero, mate. And I said, I'm not trying to be a hero, but the police are coming. And he just decided he'd scoot up the road, and I just said, nah, it's not going on like that, mate. So I jumped in my car and I started chasing him up the road, and then he went down a side street, and then the police were coming and I flashed them and sent them off in the direction of him. But, mate, all I had was me jocks on. I was chasing him up the street, and I'm just like, mate. It's like, mate. It's like, mate. Like...
Because you told me that this is your mate's shop, yeah, and you didn't want him to get away. Well, it's a mess, isn't it?
Beyond a mess. Like, words can't explain how it is, mate. Like... Now,
Daniel, you managed to put some pants on in the meantime.
Yeah, mate.
That's good to hear. Do you feel like a hero?
Not really. It's just something you got to do for the community, mate. It's like, you look after your mates, and your mates will always look after you.
There you go. Good attitude. There you go, guys. Daniel, quite the Australian hero here this morning. As for the owners of the fish and chip shop, well, they are insured, but there is a big mess to clean up this morning.
Oh, it's like, mate.
Things are in a frenzy at Lismore, ready for tomorrow's Farmers Market show, and especially in the judging of hens and roosters. So let's cross to our reporter.
One of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show. I'll tell you more later.
Now, isn't it amazing that during this season of drought conditions that the only things thriving on our lawns and gardens are weeds? But don't despair. You can quickly eradicate those pesky, unwanted weeds with Wacko Weed Whacker granules, which you just sprinkle on your lawns and away they go. The precise amount must only be used at any one time. Excess pellets can cause extreme danger to your health. And finally in this edition, Kylie Minogue has just released this week a new Australian promotional video to attract Brits into visiting Australia. It looks like this.
This year's been tough and confusing, but progress is moving.
Well, at glacial pace. Sorry.
But all of Australia loves you, and we'll never judge you.
You just need some space.
When you need a vent to what ails you,
Call on your friends in Australia.
a pal to rely on,
A shoulder to cry on.
in Australia. We can turn off the news, you can kick off your shoes, we'll play back your cricket.
Get ready to lose!
So throw in the towel, you can use one about. We speak your language.
Except for the vowels.
Yes, we know you love your fish and chips and your curries.
But hey, that's no worries.
Good crops guaranteed.
Negotiating tricky trade deals is a shocker.
But look, there's a quokka, and that's what you need. A quokka is really what you need. Glorious United Kingdom. Lean on your wingmen and women. We'll clear your head.
And sausage and bread.
We'll go to the beach.
Then tuck you in bed.
Don't bite your nails to the cuticles. And with impressive marsupials, helping the mates is a national trait in Australia. Yes, when everything's a test, call your besties across the ocean. Sisters and brothers,
We know you think you're above us.
but deep down you love us.
You just repress emotion.
But we'll put you right. Have another flat white.
Go grab your cozies.
Your cozies, your Aussies tonight. Calling all pumps, keep calm, carry on in Australia.
Not to be outdone, Burpengary Travel has also invested in a promotional video to attract overseas tourists, which goes something like this.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't want to overdo it. That's right. Good day, Ross.
Good day, Craig.
You're late, mate. We're supposed to be having a meeting here.
It's only past.
I know that, you stupid drongo, but where were you yesterday?
Had some strife with me car.
Oh, yeah?
Pack of dingoes ate the tyres. Dropping?
What's dropping?
Kookaburras dropping by the look of things. You know what? I went down the billabong. I was bitten on the centre pond by a girl again.
There's no beer. The delivery truck was commandeered to fight a bushfire.
They used beer to put the fire out?
Yeah, after they drunk it, yeah. So, what are you going to drink then, eh?
What's that in your glass?
Dust.
I'll have a big one of those. Where's Bruce?
Bruce went out the back about 3 days ago to the dunny.
Don't take that long to read the paper.
I know, I reckon the spider got him.
I thought you'd blocked all the holes up.
Well, I did, but he was living in the toilet roll. Yeah, Bruce should never have locked himself in there. He can't get out, now we can't get in either.
Where's Rooney?
Rooney's gone a bit strange. I reckon the loneliness has got to him.
Well, he should never join the Rolf Harris fan club.
Anyhow, his wife reckons he was wandering and acting queer. Now he's gone mince about.
So there's only you, me, and Dennis.
Yeah, except Dennis.
Oh, him too.
Yeah, he went down to Dawson's Creek to pray for rain, and it did.
He drowned it?
No.
Jellyfish?
No.
Water snake?
No, he was washed out to sea. He was found in 7 separate sharks.
Typical. Just an excuse, the wowzer.
Yeah.
You ought to have made the effort to get here, oughtn't you, eh?
Well, let's get on with it now. Come on now.
I made the effort after all. I got here, didn't I? Had a bit of luck, well, you have to. A sandstorm blew up and the alligators couldn't see us, you see. I lost my sandwiches. I was just going to eat some deadly nightshade when the locusts got it. And would you believe I was bitten on the upper thigh with a king snake? And a swarm of vampires came down and sucked the poison out.
Well, don't let's waste time on trivialities, Ross. We come here to rehearse this commercial.
Yeah, that's
Here, what do you think of that, a thunk up?
Yeah, together, you mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you drongos. Come and visit Australia for a safe and reliable sunshine holiday of a lifetime.